Hello, how are you? Have you ever woken up or even during the day looked in the mirror and noticed some bags under your eyes? Some people really do have little bags under their eyes and feel very bothered by them. They say that sometimes these bags look fuller and other times they seem a bit more saggy. And a lot of people rush to buy cosmetics. Use cold compresses, which might help a little, but your diet can actually help a lot to reduce the puffiness of these bags. Today, I'm going to tell you which foods you should avoid and which ones you should eat to improve the overall appearance. You're going to love this video, so stay until the end because you won't want to miss it. Before we start, I want to ask you how old you are, where you're from, and whether you've always had these bags under your eyes or if they appeared after a certain age. If so, at what age? I'm asking because the issue of under-eye bags often has a genetic component, right? Some people are already predisposed and have had these little bags since their teenage years, and they tend to get bigger over time as the years go by. And there are others who don't, because of other causes that I'll talk about here, so I want to know which is your case. If you like this kind of topic, where we talk about how to improve your appearance, but from the inside out, through nutrition, leave a like. This also shows YouTube that you trust and support my content, and that's super important to me. And if you're new here, welcome. Take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel. I have new videos every day. You'll love them for sure. I mentioned that many times this can have a strong genetic tendency, right? For many people, this happens. For others, that little bag under the eye can occur due to an accumulation of orbital fat. This can be more common with age, which is why I asked at what age you started to notice it, because this fat keeps accumulating and pushes forward. This can also be closely related to fluid retention, and I'll tell you more about which foods can make you retain more fluid in that area. It can also be related to allergies and inflammations. So sinusitis, rhinitis, and food intolerances can make your eyes more swollen, can increase fluid accumulation in this region of the face, and consequently under the eyes as well. And systemic diseases, because they increase swelling throughout the body, such as kidney diseases, heart diseases, liver diseases, and also thyroid issues, can cause systemic swelling and can also cause this localized swelling on the face and under the eyes. So let's talk a little about how your diet could make this condition worse, because sometimes you already have it and you're trying to control it, right? You won't solve a health issue just with diet. I mean, if you already have a more advanced liver problem, you're already undergoing treatment, and your diet already takes that into account, of course. And maybe this issue with your eye is just one more thing that's bothering you. But let's talk about other foods that can help you balance this out. And remember that this video is for informational purposes only. If you already have a more serious health issue, talk to your nutritionist or your doctor in your city first. So there are some habits that can actually make the accumulation of these bags under your eyes worse. Too much salt will always make it worse because it increases fluid retention. So processed meats, canned foods, fast food, and instant soup will always contribute to swelling because they're naturally very high in sodium. Usually, when you cut these out of your diet, it already helps a lot. Sugar also makes us bloat, right? When we think about swelling, a lot of people think of salt. But sweets, soft drinks, and ultra-processed foods cause glucose spikes, lead to inflammation, and speed up skin aging through collagen glycation. So not only do you end up with puffier skin and more swelling in those bags, but also with less skin support because your skin has less collagen and the collagen breaks down more easily. Alcohol is also very problematic because it dehydrates our body and also overburdens our liver, so it increases our tendency to bloat, especially in the face. That's why some people say, oh, you drank a lot yesterday, your face looks really swollen, and especially under the eyes, there can be more fluid buildup. So if you already struggle with this fluid retention, these three things, if you can eliminate or reduce them from your diet, you'll notice a really good difference. Now I'm going to talk about the foods you can add to help drain some of that fluid and reduce swelling. Definitely, foods rich in potassium will help you because of what we call the sodium-potassium pump. So, when we have more potassium, it grabs onto that sodium and forces it out through the kidneys to be excreted, and along with it, water goes out as well, right? Sodium holds onto water and they leave together. So bananas, avocados, and coconut water help reduce sodium and help decrease fluid retention. Mild diuretic teas can also help you. Green tea, hibiscus tea, horsetail tea, and parsley tea can really help balance the amount of fluids in your body. Fruits rich in vitamin C as well as vegetables are wonderful because they help with collagen production. I mentioned this issue of skin support to you as well. Oranges, kiwis, acerola cherries, and red bell peppers are all super rich in vitamin C. They're wonderful for boosting your own collagen production. Fatty fish rich in omega-3 like salmon, sardines, tuna, even the canned ones, and seeds like flaxseed and chia also help reduce inflammation and improve microcirculation. So they also help reduce that localized swelling. And water, right? The more water you drink, the more you stimulate diuresis. And with that, you reduce swelling even more. So if you're someone who often feels very bloated, drinking water will help you, unless you have kidney problems or some contraindication, right? Like I said, if you have any health condition, always talk to your nutritionist or your doctor in your city. Then some people ask, what about those massages and cosmetics for that specific area? Of course, they can help you in a complementary way, especially if the massage is done by a physiotherapist, a dermatofunctional specialist, someone who really understands these structures, the face, lymphatic drainage. It will definitely have better results than if it's done by someone who's just focused on aesthetics and doesn't really know these structures well. When it comes to cosmetics, there are some that work and some that don't. So it might be something individual. And if you're unsure, the best thing is to talk to your dermatologist so they can recommend something for you. But for sure, staying hydrated and eating well will help you a lot to reduce the swelling and puffiness of these bags. Let me know if you notice any connection between the foods you eat and whether these bags get better or worse, or maybe with any drinks, right? I would love to see your comment. Remember to like the video, it really helps me out, and share it with anyone who might like it or who needs it. Let's work together to spread this chain of good, because that's what I want here on the channel. See you next time, bye.